Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7 out today. Got another summoning session for you guys, and this time we're going to be summoning for Benimaru. So he looks absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to get him. He has some pretty nice skills too. All of them focusing around the buff called Multi-Layer Barrier, which increases hit chance by 50% and makes him pretty much immune to debuffs. It's kind of like Rem's Demon Mode, right? And it cannot be dispelled either, so it is quite nice. But yeah, let's go ahead and go for the summons. Now his artifact is also not bad, Benimaru's Tachi. The problem with it is it has to be maximum broken for it to have 100% chance, which kind of sucks, but yeah, the chance to have start the turn, the battle with immunity, and for every other turn to proc an attack buff on yourself on a warrior artifact is pretty good. It essentially frees up you needing an immunity set. Now the problem with it is warrior units have really good artifacts available to them, right? Draco Plate, they have Sigurd's Scythe, among like all the other various Merciless Glutton, like Combat Readiness and additional damage or damage mitigation artifacts. So there's a lot of them out there, right? Jacko's Symbol and things like that are really great against debuffed units. It's like a Kalaldra, but for warriors. They have some of the most versatile artifact pool to choose from. So yeah, they're not in real need. Ooh, nice, we got an Adley, our little good luck charm on the channel here. The warriors are not really in a really desperate need for another new artifact or anything like that, but it's a nice little thing to have. The problem is it just needs to be maximum broken again. And is it worth using things like Bottles of Knowledge on it? I don't really think so, unless you got some really cheeky, clever build that really requires it. You have it on some unit that's gonna be real nice, right? Okay, that almost got me there. I thought it was gonna be a 5-star, but nope, we got a 4-star here. We got Kawazu. He's really good in Ancient Inheritance, by the way, which I believe is around the corner. So if you're in a guild, make sure you watch out. Ancient Inheritance is coming, and you're going to need to participate to get those rewards. If you're not yet in a guild, I highly recommend you join one ahead of time. Get used to your guildmates and get to explore together. Right, I would say so far summoning rates have been kind of lackluster. We're over 20 summons in and really haven't gotten much except some 3-stars. By the way, by the time you see this video, most of you guys probably have already tried your luck. Let me know how you did in the comments down below. And if you used Benimaru, how is he? Quite curious, because I do want to try him out before I build him up. Gonna be using my, what is it called, Grace of Growth on him. See what he's like, test out his skills. It gives you free plus 12 enhancements too, so we'll get to see what he's like with Molas into him and see if it's worth investing into. I've already seen some people do some wacky damage. Apparently his AoE, it's kind of like Ludwig's S3, right? Penetrates defense, it's AoE, and it does a lot of damage. So can't wait to test him out. We'll see though. Alright, there we go. Got another spark here. Come on now. Oh, it's gonna be the 4-star artifact. If I do get the artifact before him, I'll be very happy with it. Maybe we gotta switch things up a little. Perhaps go for a little 10-pole action. Let's try that. Single poles haven't really been doing it for me here. So let's throw in all 50 and let's see what we get. Oh no, it's not it. It's gonna be a Purgus. Not too bad. We're gonna get another one. Oh, we are. Okay, another 4-star. Now the rates are picking up a little bit. Got Clarissa. Not too bad. Yeah. Okay. Only 2 4-stars here. Let's go for one more. Let's go for one more multi-pole, and then we'll go back to singles. This could be the artifact. Nope, it's a 4-star. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Benimaru is going to be a unit that's going to be fantastic for people in terms of Guild War and Arena. If you're having trouble with certain units like C. Lilius or Lua and their openers and they take the second turn, yeah, he's going to be really good for that. In RTA, it's a little bit more questionable because people, kind of like if you fight a Bunny Dom and you have C. Lilius, you don't normally pop your S3 and S2 or you know, you don't press buttons, right? You just go for the S1, you do some dual attack shenanigans, but you can try to trap your opponent in draft in RTA, have something like a Lionheart Sirmia. It's kind of like how you pick like Fire Lilius and Lionheart Sirmia together. So if C. Lilius does anything, like or S2 or S3, then Lilius will provoke her, get to proc and cleanse and all that stuff. Meanwhile, if they S1, then it's going to dual attack and it's going to proc Lionheart Sirmia. So, yeah, you get like a little win-win situation there. Perhaps you can try something similar with Benimaru, but we'll see how I'm going to build him. If his damage is spectacular, then we can probably build him with a bit of bulk. Not really sure what I'm going to be going for, though. Alright, got a little Strat Gauntlet action there. I don't know what star sign he is, actually. If I knew what star sign he is, I can probably compare it to the other units and see how tanky he could be while maintaining some pretty decent damage. Alright, got another Spark here. Let's see what it is. Another 4-star artifact. Hey, at least if we're getting 4 stars, I'd prefer the artifacts because at least I get some powders. If I get heroes, I mean, I guess that's good too. It's actually fantastic now that I think about it, because before I would never want to get 4-star heroes. I wouldn't use them for anything. But now you can imprint them, you can get blooms. It is a fantastic system. Summoning events like this, where you're spending a lot of bookmarks, or free summon events, even, like the one we just had. Yeah, those are fantastic ways to collect resources, blooms, promote units and heroes. So not too bad. Got another Calandra. Let's see if we... Okay. Oh, not a 5-star. Another 4-star here. Got another Sachet. Ooh, I'll take it. I do need to build up another copy with imprints. Yeah, not too bad. The original Sachet, by the way, I just learned this, like... pretty recently. It was insane. The base, like at plus 15, or sorry, plus 0, it was gain 15% combat readiness. At plus 30, Sachet gave your entire team plus 30% combat readiness. That was the original one, before it was nerfed way back in the day. Oh, some crazy times, right? Alright, got Moonlight Dreamblade, not too bad. Keep on going. Got a Momo. Oh man, are we gonna? Oh, hang on. Oh, we were doing a temple. I didn't even realize. I was like, what's going on? Why am I sitting through all these animations? Okay, got Cartuja, got a Moonlight Dreamblade. Are we really gonna be going to pity here? Oh my God, we have to purchase bookmarks. All right, well then, I guess we have to do what we gotta do. I'm gonna go for single pulls though, just in case I, accidentally get them sooner. I doubt that's gonna happen, but we'll see. We'll see. Wow, it is just a 3-star heaven right here. Guess we're gonna be joining the 121 club. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're also part of 121 club. That pity gang. Let's see. Wow, these past like 15 summons have all been nothing. Oh no. Right, well, let's go for one of these. Okay, yeah, I got some more here in the bank. Let's do it. Let's rip a 10 pull and let's see what we got. Oh wait. No, you're kidding me. Wait, I can't skip it. Oh no, because the first one's a 4-star. Okay, I was like, there's no way I got him, right? There's no way. All right, there we go. We can skip. And gonna get Kawazu. Hey, all right, another one of him. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see. Let's just pop another one. Let's just go temple. Do we? Yeah, let's just do temples. Or do we not? I'm gonna go single watch. I'm gonna be able to get him before 121. Right, this is totally cope. I mean, totally not cope. Oh, nice. Two new 3-stars back to back. I still need to build up Lilka. I just haven't done so yet. Need to farm more stigma. Which, by the way, has been really, really easy to get. I farmed over 100k stigma in like a couple days. It's insane how much you get from just farming unrecorded history with like some EXP boosts. It's great. I can't wait for those AP events. Those double AP events of farming unrecorded history is going to be the greatest value. Oh, wait. Did we get him before Pity? Benimaru, let's go. Sweet. I love his design. He looks amazing. Yes, the slime anime has been very, very nice. Oh wait, did I? No, was that Pity? Actually, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it. I think I think I did hit Pity. Look, we got 6 gold transmits, right? So that's 120 summons. Yeah, I think I did. I think I'm 121 gang, right? So I'm with you guys here. We went all in and we got a single copy. Didn't even grab one of his artifacts, but you know what? That is perfectly fine. Yeah, so with that said, let's go ahead and jump right into the showcase. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump into a couple showcase clips. Now, I've been playing quite a bit of RTA just off on the side, so we're not going to do a live demonstration. I'm actually going to go into my battle logs and show you a couple of matches that I brought him into, and you can see how he fares. Let's go in order actually, that was the one that happened afterwards. So this is the first match that I actually tested him in. So my opponent got second pick. I went for DJB because I didn't really know what to do. My opponent banned Zio and Lua, so I thought they were going pretty aggressive. They went for Seed Lilius and Bihu, which I thought was very interesting. It must have been a very unique build, like a fast build of a Bihu, for this to be even considered, probably for CR pushing purposes. So I just went for a Benimaru. I thought that was a perfect chance into the Seed Lilius, and because of the Seed Lilius and the Bihu, I'm assuming it's a pretty fast and aggressive team, so I ended up picking Karina as well to help kind of anchor my team down. So my opponent ends up going for a Shu and a Rimuru, which are very scary both into Benimaru and into the Karina. Shu can just demolish everything, as you guys already know, and the Rimuru here could burst down Karina, so I was a little concerned. I went for an Arwell for some damage mitigation to help protect the team, and then I went for Solitaria because I thought she was going to get force banned. There's no cleanser on the other team, and Solitaria prevents Rimuru from moving, so that was my plan. My opponent ends up going for Pirate Captain Flan. I had to ban her because if they banned my DJB, I would have been in trouble. And then my opponent ended up actually banning my Solitaria too, so we were good to go, and we got Benimaru through our first draft. My Benimaru is built on counter, and he's relatively tanky, so he should be able to survive any shenanigans that Seed Lilius throws his way. See, so most people are just going to dual attack into him. He has his counter set, so he's going to be gaining some fighting spirit, which is quite nice. And yeah, Bihu's going to pop off with his S3. Push up the team, gets unbuffable on my units, which is fine. DJB with Eternus gets to cut the Rimuru though. And I believe I do end up pushing up. I don't really care that Rimuru steal the immunity and give it to everyone on the team. All I cared about was the fact that we got to go, and hopefully, with this Arwa, we can stun the Rimuru to prevent him from stealing any buffs. And so there we go, we got the stun. Analyze still procs, so we are safe from any other subsequent S2s from Rimuru. And now Benimaru, I mean, we don't have our buff, but might as well go for the S3. We get that defense break, we're gonna proc, and let's see Benimaru take out his dear leader. So there you go, Rimuru getting taken down. Yeah, my Benimaru is actually not geared very well. Like, he's not geared for a ton of damage. Probably about 270 crit damage and like just under 3,000 attack. For reference, so pretty good chunk of damage, right, for a unit that isn't full DPS. But yeah, Shu ended up popping her S3. Bihu is able to proc his extra like animation, but there's no burn, so there's no detonation. We got immunity on the team. We're sitting pretty comfortably. And at this point, yeah, he's gonna go into the Benimaru, who does counter yet again. And that was quite nice. Shu had a little bit of a barrier, so I am going to invert it, just to turn cycle my DJB a bit faster, try to get his S3 up again. And I believe we just go for the S1 here on Sea Lilius, try to stun her, but we don't manage that. We get a counter to the face though. I believe I hit the Shu here. You want to try to strip the buffs off the Shu, just so there's no anti-crit shenanigans in the way of Benimaru when he eventually is able to hit her. Shu can go for a free S2, because it will reset. She has full focus. Yep, gonna go for the Benimaru, but look at that. We end up surviving with Benimaru from a Shu S2 into the face thanks to Arwal's mitigation and my Benimaru's just tankier build. Because Shu has no buffs, we're just gonna slam that S3 into her, get that defense break. She's still gonna, you know, counter and put up a fight. But yeah, there we go. She is very, very low. There's no way that Bihu could really do anything here. So with my Soul Burn on Benimaru, I should be able to take out that Shu. Yes, beautiful. And there you go, healing up as well with the Sigurd. Things are looking pretty nice. So that was my first actual experience using him in RTA. It was a pretty good match, I would say. The fact that I got to fight against Shu, the fact that I never even got multi-layer barrier off, was fantastic. Don't know what's going on with the replay, it probably glitched out here, but let's go on into the second showcase. Alright, so for the second showcase here, we're going up against this guy from the guild Masaka, and so my opponent got second pick again. I ended up going first, so I just safe picked ROL because I saw that my opponent banned the Bellion and LR Crow, which typically if you see Bellion banned, your opponent's playing a bit more aggressive and a bit more cleave oriented, I guess you could say. So with damage mitigation in the form of ROL, I felt pretty safe. Now my opponent picked Sea Lilius and DJB into me. Both of these units have extra turns, so I thought, well, why not? Let's go for Benimaru. I did need a way to cleanse the Sea Lilius' debuffs. Benimaru can cleanse himself if Sea Lilius goes for S3, so I just went for a Destina to kind of bulk up and add some rigidity to the team, some sustain. And then I went for Lionheart Sirmia. So Benimaru and Lionheart Sirmia, the strategy with them is sort of similar to like a Fire Lilius Lionheart Sirmia. Your opponent doesn't want to pop off their skills because they get punished for it. You know, you get multi-layer barrier from Sea Lilius popping off. So she's most likely gonna just try to S1 and dual attack like in the last match. So in that regard, you pick Lionheart Sirmia. So when they do dual attack, you know, you get to profit off of that too. And the only way around it in this type of matchup is for Sea Lilius to just open up with an S2. Now ideally you'd have DJB here as well, so he can push himself up with a Turnus, and he can barrier invert the S2 from Sea Lilius, but my opponent had already snatched him up, so I had to deal with it with a Destina. My opponent ended up going for a Raz and a Spectre Tenebria, so that was, yeah, that was kind of interesting here. Spectre as a solo DPS is not fantastic as long as I have another form of AoE. I had the Lionheart that I drafted into all this, by the way. Yeah, the Lionheart came after because I had first pick. I picked Benimaru and Destina together. So yeah, Sea Lilius and A-Raz both have extra attacks, dual attacks with their teammates. So Lionheart was probably going to be the ban, which meant that I could get away with a Seaside Bellona pick. My opponent ended up going Spectre and Arya as their two main DPSs. So I ended up banning the Arya, and I thought SSB can probably do this. We have the mitigation, we have the revives, we have the heal and sustain, and let's see what happens. So starting off here, my opponent's Sea Lilius gets to go, and without the Lionheart on my team, she's probably just going to dual attack. Most people are going to test Benimaru's by hitting them to see if they are squishy. Now, Spectre's luckily got the dual attack there. If anyone else dual attacked, Benimaru would have been pretty safe. But DJB takes the next turn. He ends up popping his S3, pushing up his Spectre and the A-Raz. So now Spectre, she does have souls that she can use, but she's going to hold off on it. Gonna pop off on with the S3. If she had Soul Burn and taken the extra turn, I would have gotten multi-layer barrier. So there is that. And now A-Raz is gonna dual attack, gets that defense break, Spectre finishing off my Benimaru. But look at what happened, right? My opponent ended up using 3 Spectre hits. See, Lilius had the dual attack, A-Raz had the dual attack, and Spectre, you know, popped all of her skills into him. He has no souls left, essentially, because he Soul Burned the A-Raz. And my SSB is perfectly safe. So he ended up being a very good distraction unit in this fight. Destina can eventually revive him, but what I wanted to do right now was just to play it safe. I was thinking of S2ing herself to turn cycle, but I end up just deciding against it. Just going for the S1, saving my skills for when I really need it. It's a little bit greedy, but I feel like it was fine. The music box proccing off the Sea Lily has given everybody just buffs out the wazoo. And yeah, now that Benimaru's gone, she can go for the Vigor buff on everyone, and so it's extra damage that's going to come out of Spectre. Now, DJB and everybody are going to try to focus down the SSB. And I'm okay with that, because again, we've saved Destina's heals, we should be alright. The Soul Burn comes out, SSB is quite tanky, sharing a lot of damage with the ROL. As you can see here, not gonna go down, Guardian Ice Crystal's healing up a little bit, and my SSB is on lifesteal, so she is healing up quite a bit there as well. Gonna pop the S3, gonna get more damage onto that Spectre. My goal is just to get rid of her, right? And if I can, then I basically just won. And it's not looking too good for her already, because I don't think it's a lifesteal one. Even if it was, she's on unhealable now, and DJB does not have a cleanse ready. So A-Raz is actually going to end up dual attacking, Spectre's going to go in, and it's not enough. So we're able to finish her off here pretty easily. And yeah, with that, my opponent just ended up calling it quits. Could have revived for Benimaru, and he would have been able to at least get a couple kills, or at least deal some damage, but my opponent didn't stay long enough for that. So, yeah. With that said, though, guys, hopefully you enjoyed these 2 little showcase matches. I'm going to try to use him some more in RTA videos in the future. He seems like a very fun unit, and I currently have him on Grace of Growth. I'll show you guys his stats in just a second. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys his stats. Fortunately, he's just at the top of the unit list. So here he is. He's on Grace of Growth. I don't even have his S1 fully molad. So he could actually get 20% more damage from his S1. But yeah, just testing him out for right now. He's on crit and counter. I can show you his pieces. They're not fantastic pieces, just things that I had laying around. And ended up reforging a few of them just to put it on him to make it work. He's on a plus 15 Sigurd. His stats don't look amazing, actually. If you put him on a plus 31, he actually looks much better. So there you go, right? 3,000 attack, 16,000 HP, 1k defense, a bit of speed, and a decent chunk of crit damage. But yeah, anyway, that is my Benimaru build. I don't know if I'm going to keep him like this moving forward. We'll keep on testing him out and see what I like more. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more Epic 7 content. And until next time, take care.